Let's give some tzedakah. And hear the sound of the shofar coming, as we said previously, all the way from the battleground of Gaza, where they're battling for our survival, for Torah mitzvahs. And we wish them and we pray that they should be successful and this war should end with the ultimate Geula, with Mashiach. They're battling for our survival from the new type of Nazis. I want you to listen to a little clip that I came across of a survivor of the original Nazis.
My name is Ella Blumenthal, a survivor of Majdanek, Auschwitz, and Bergen-Belsen. I am now 103 years old, and there are a few things that I know. I know what it means to lose your whole family just because they are Jewish. I know what it means to survive on just one piece of bread a day. I know what it means to try and live just one more day in the hope that tomorrow will be better than today. I know what it means to never give up, no matter what. Some say that my survival is due to the irony of fate. But I know that Hashem has always been at my side, both then and now. In this month of Elul, I feel His presence stronger than ever. I want you to remember always to carry Hashem's light and presence in your heart forever, just as I have.
So what do we need to do to prepare for Rosh Hashanah, for a good year? So we know one of the things that the Rebbe constantly encourages is that to check the tefillin and the mezuzahs, to make sure that they're in a proper place, to make sure that they are kosher, because with time, changes of the weather, humidity, cold, heat, particularly the mezuzahs, after all, they're just parchment with ink, and they could shrink, they could stretch, crack the letters, ink can run. But there's also an additional thing, to make sure that they were placed properly. So I want to share with you a story in the words of the individual who said it himself. His name is Rabbi Yisrael Mangel. He is the Rebbe's Shliach in Cincinnati, Ohio. For a while, I had been struggling with my throat, to the point where I could barely talk or even whisper. It went on for a few days. I had to cancel all my classes and appointments because I couldn't speak. After visiting several doctors, it became clear that the only solution was surgery to repair my throat. I was scheduled to see the doctor on a Monday morning. That Motzei Shabbos, Saturday night, before that Monday, my daughter was heading to New York, so I decided to send my mezuzah along with her to be checked by the local sofer in Crown Heights in Brooklyn. When I took out the mezuzahs, I noticed that one of them was upside down. The sheen was at the bottom instead on the top. The way the mezuzah is placed, there's a certain way to place it. As I just said, the sheen on top and the rest on the bottom. So the next morning I went to shul, where I'm usually the chazan leading the services, but I was still struggling to talk. Later on, when I got home, my wife was there and I began to speak. To my surprise, my voice was back to normal. I asked her if she could hear me, and she said she could. She was also puzzled because just the day before she couldn't hear me at all. On Monday, I went to see the surgeon as planned. I brought along the old test results that showed the growth on my vocal cords. The surgeon listened to my voice and was quite surprised. suggested doing another set of tests and taking more pictures of my throat. When he reviewed the new pictures, he called me over and said, "Look at the computer. Compare the old pictures with the new ones." To my amazement, the growth that was previously obstructing my vocal cords was completely gone, disappeared entirely. So there was no need for surgery after all. The mezuzahs came back fully kosher. Rabbi Raskin from Merkez Tam confirmed they're all perfect. There's just one problem. It wasn't placed properly. Make sure that now before Rosh Hashanah you check your mezuzahs. Make sure that you have mezuzahs. Make sure that they're placed properly. If you have an issue, call any local Chabad rabbi anywhere in the world. And we're more than 5,000 strong. And they will help you to fulfill this mitzvah.